Alright, how's it going, everybody? This has got to transform them all with my pre-release recap for Fates Collide. Uh, Now, before I get into what everything I got, I'm just going to voice my opinions of the new format, which, if you don't know, I'm not going to, I guess, probably explain it too well if I tried. Uh, so I'm just going to say go check out, like, the official notes and stuff from Pokemon or even Pokebeach.com for information of how the new re-releases will go. Uh, but overall, I think it's good. I do have 2 points that I don't really like. The big one is just the promos, the pre-release promos. And if you didn't know, yes, it is promos. There are 4 pre-release promos. You get one of them. Now, as a collector, I am not happy with that at all. Because just as a collector, I need to get a hold of those somehow, and I'm probably just going to have to buy them online or something, because I'm not going to attend multiple pre-releases in hopes of getting all 4. Because that's not even guaranteed. I could just end up with the same one, multiple times. And then maybe I could just trade with someone after, but it's just that's way too much. Yeah, I'm just annoyed that I have more to collect. Excuse me. Okay, thought there was another one coming. Yeah, as a collector, not a fan of the fact that there's 4 promos. I'll show you guys which one I got, and try to remember what the other 3 were, but not a fan of the promos. The other thing I don't like is that you now only get 7 packs of the new set as opposed to the 8 you used to get. And interestingly enough, they sort of switched it up. You get 4 for the actual tournament part, and then when you finish, you get 3 packs after. So yes, that does mean I have 3 packs of Fates Collide to share with you guys. But I think I'd rather have an 8th pack as well. Just more of the new stuff. Just because it's the new set. But I know another problem I'm sure a lot of people have is that for a lot of places, it seems that I've read anyway, the price for the pre-release is $30. Now, I don't know how exactly universal that is, but I know for the pre-releases I go to around here, the total is actually $25, and $25 for 7 or 8 packs is still pretty good. So price-wise, that doesn't affect me at all. I don't care. It's $25. It's still good for 7 packs of a set that's not out for a couple of weeks. Or even just 7 packs in general. But would have liked to have gotten an 8th pack just because it's the new set. I want to see more of it and get more of it. Yeah, another thing I do like is you get a deck box again. So it is a special pre-release stamped Fates Collide deck box, and inside is a 23 pre-release pack featuring one of the 4 promos and the 4 booster packs you get for making the deck. It comes with a little sleeve to sort of just keep it all from just opening up at random, and inside it is of course a deck box, but I also have my deck. And this is my deck minus all of the energies. It's in no particular order, but I had a Riolu, Great Ball. And if you're this is a thing, this is from Breakpoint, not Fates Collide. So yes, this is something you got in that 23 card pre-release deck thing. It was a mix of trainers and stuff from both this set and the last 1 or 2, I think. Yeah, 1 or 2, because there's a Breakpoint card. But yeah, I do like the idea of them giving you a pre-release kit of stuff, because it does sort of make it a little easier to have a more fluent deck. Just having trainer cards and evolution lines and all of that. And in one case, it definitely came in handy, having an evolution line. But we had a Great Ball, Riolu, Larvitar, Tyranitar. before I forget again, I did go 2-1 for my pre-release rounds. The second game is where this guy came in really handy. Basically, I reached a point with my opponent where he looked at what I had. I had, I guess I might as well show this guy if I can find him. Right at the end, of course. So this was my promo. It was Zygarde, X and Y 129. There's White Kyurem, Tyranitar, and Moltres, I believe, and I got the Zygarde deck in promo. But I had Zygarde on the field, Tyranitar on the bench with all the energies for the attack, and he was just like, I can't win this, and just conceded. So that was a nice win for me in the second game. Lost the first game, and then also won the third game, mainly thanks to Zygarde in the third game. But yeah, nice reverse holo right there as well. Professor's Letter ×2. Basically any non-Fates Collide card, like the Breakpoint Professor's Letter, those all came from the little pre-release deck. Just sort of helped make the game go a little smoother. So we have a Pupitar, Lucario, Hawlucha, another Lucario, another Hawlucha, Carbink. I was really looking forward to going up against an EX with this guy. I think I pulled him in a pack, maybe. And maybe not necessarily. I forget. I forget if this guy came in a pack or in the deck box, because there was a few. There was some Fates Collide in the deck box, but I was looking forward to going up against an EX and having it not be able to touch me. But I didn't face an opponent that had one, so bummer. But we have Larvitar, another Great Ball, Energy Pouch, Riolu, and 2 Shaunas, which are coincidentally right back to back with each other. Alright, and then for other cards, these are all of the cards I pulled but didn't use in the deck. So we have a Shuckle, Burmy, Wormadam Plant Cloak, Servine Reverse Uncommon, Moltres, Fennekin, Seal. Now, I have a lot of these seals and a few of the dugongs. I do want to note that the seals and dugongs were in my pre-release kit, but I took them out in favor of adding some other cards, namely the Larvitar line, because Tyranitar was definitely not included in the pre-release kit, and I absolutely wanted him in, so the only dark type in my deck was Tyranitar. But I got to use it at least once, so I'm happy with that. Got Omastar. The only holo I pulled was White Kyurem, and I was happy to at least get a holo. Pretty awesome looking card. You can barely tell the holo is there, but you can see it kind of shine through in places. Like right there, you can see it right by the hand. Really, really nice card. Got Binnacle, having a tug of war with itself. Barbaracle, more cards that were in the trainer kit, which is why I have 2 of each of them. Coughing, Wheezing, Grumpig, Gothita, Solosis, saying hi to Shelter from Breakpoint, I guess. Diglett, Riolu Reverse, and I completely failed at noticing this until I faced an opponent, but there are 2 Riolus in this set, and the opponent I faced had both of them. I'm just like, oh, there's 2 Riolus. I didn't notice. But yeah, there's 2 Riolus. The other one, this is the one I didn't put in the deck, basically. Volibee, Wormadam Trash Cloak, Bronzor, Snubble, Cottony, Meowth, Loudred, Minxino, Audino Spirit Link Reverse, Bent Spoon, Lass's Special, Old Amber Aerodactyl, oops, and Scorched Earth. And just because there is a Fates Collide code card for you guys, these are probably not active for another couple weeks, so just remember to come back to this video and take that code card when you can, which is, I believe, May 4th. So, I think that basically is everything I wanted to and need to go over about my pre-release. Again, not a fan of the fact that there's 4 pre-release promos. I kind of get why, just because of how they do the little trainer kit things. They kind of have like a little mini deck based around the promo, but from a collecting standpoint, that's just not okay. Like, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to collect 3 additional promos somehow after just 1 pre-release. But yeah, I do like that I have 3 packs open for you guys now. We got all of the artworks except for the Lugia break. We will start with the Zygarde artwork. And I am hoping so much for some kind of ultra rare, whether it's a break card or an ultra rare, because I have not pulled one from any pack so far. So here we have Fennekin. I guess there's 2 Fennekins in the set too, because that is not the one I faced in my 3rd game. Another Carbink, Deerling, Bronzor, Riolu, Duosion, that's a new one, Scorched Earth, and Wormadam Plant Cloak. The reverse holo is... Ooh. Has an awesome reverse holo, but as you probably saw just a few minutes ago, I have this one already, so that is really disappointing. But if I have to get a duplicate reverse, I'll take a rare reverse. And I think it's a holo in the set, so even better in that sense, I guess. But the rare, Bronzong. So I have not pulled that yet, so I will take that. On to Mega Alakazam. Really happy to see this guy in the set, this and the regular version. Hopefully at some point they'll finally get back to making Kadabra and like the actual like evolution line, because I think it's silly that just because of that guy that sued him over Kadabra, they haven't done Kadabra in anything, especially when they won the court case. Anyway, we have Fennekin. Oh, this was the other Fennekin. This was the one that I faced in the 3rd game. Gothita, Spoink, haven't gotten him yet. Solosis, Binacle, Wormadam Plant Cloak, Pupitar, and Dugong. The reverse holo is... Ooh, Kangaskhan. I have not seen this card before. Pretty cool. I don't know what that came from in terms of like Japan, because it was definitely not in the Fates Collide equivalent in Japan. Probably like a trainer kit or something. I don't know. I haven't seen that before. That's cool. The rare. Nice. So I was correct. It is a holo in the set. There is the regular version of Tyranitar. Very, very awesome. At the very least, out of 3 packs now, we have a holo, which is good, but I want an ultra rare. So can Delphox Break pull through with one? We will have to see. Alright, so final pack here has Snivy. Nice to see that. Don't have it yet. Another Solosis, Gothita, Minxino, Whismur, another new one, Dugong, Energy Pouch. Ooh, Strong Energy was reprinted. Did not know that. That would explain why one of my opponents had that in their deck. I didn't even realize it until just now, but considering I didn't know this was in the set, I didn't even question the fact that they had a Strong Energy for one of their Pokemon. The reverse holo, Meowth, just a common right there, but a new one, so yay. The final rare card is Marowak, just a non-holo rare, but I think what's funny is I don't believe Cubone is in the set. Like, I sort of skimmed through the checklist on Poke Heroes for the set, and I mean, I obviously didn't remember everything, but I did remember kind of noticing there wasn't a Cubone, So that is probably the most useless rare you could have gotten at the pre-release because there's no Cubone for it. But overall, I'm happy with all the pulls. Sadly, no ultra rares, but I do have a booster box on order. So as soon as May 4th comes, Troll and Toad will ship that to me, and I'll have that to open up for you guys, and there will be ultra rare goodness inside of that. So that'll do it for the video, I guess, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the pre-release recap. Hopefully you guys have some better luck with your pre-release stuff, ultra rare wise anyways. So stay tuned for more videos. Have a great day.